Hey y'all, I'm Snow White, and this is Snow White and the Seven Does podcast. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm so excited for today's episode. Let's just jump right into it. We've gone over the different chakras and energy centers in the body a couple times. I've got an episode directly dedicated to that. So if you haven't watched that episode, I highly recommend that you listen to the chakra episode before coming to this episode. Today we're going to talk about how energy can get stuck, where it gets stuck, and how to make it unstuck so that your energy is flowing properly and your whole body is communicating properly so that you're healthy, happy, and abundant. So I need you to ask yourself, or I need you to take some time, like 5 minutes with a journal and a pen, to journal about what thoughts and emotions do you repeat over and over again. Do you have experiences that trigger you or remind you of past traumatic events? And when those situations arise, how do you act? Is it similar to how you acted when that event originally occurred? Our first three energy centers, the root chakra, the first one, our sacral chakra, the second one, and then our solar plexus, the third one. So our root chakra is at the base of our spine. People who are overly lustful, overly sexed, and overly preoccupied with wanting others to find them sexually attractive, that means that energy is stuck in that first energy center, the root chakra. So our root chakra is related to all our earthly issues, finances, money, and all these three first chakras are very much related to the 3D world. People who have an overabundance of guilt, sadness, fear, depression, shame, unworthiness, low self-esteem, suffering, and pain, your energy is stuck in your second energy center, the sacral chakra. For me, right now, I feel that I have energy center, or I have energy stuck in my sacral chakra. I'm not perfect. I have sad days. I'm not always positive. I get sad. I get angry. I get frustrated, and I make mistakes. I feel like I've listened to my intuition. I figured out what I want, but I'm scared to act on it. I'm scared because sometimes growth feels like loss. Sometimes you meet people or someone, you want it to work out so badly. Like you want them to be in your life. You want that company, you want that support and love, and you want to give that love. You want to lift someone up. You want to speak life into someone. Sometimes it's just not the right person or the right time or just what's right for you in that time frame. Speaking from personal experience, it's not meant for you if it's going against what you desire. I can't choose you over me. I can't choose you over me. Because it just means that it's not meant to be. It's like, if it will be, it will be. And you know that saying, if you love something, let it go. If it comes back to you, then it's meant for you. Maybe I really need to trust that right now. And guys, manifesting isn't always feeling good. Sometimes it's letting go and mourning the death of like literally your past. It's noticing that although I'm enjoying this situation right now, I need to let you go with love so that I can evolve. And having faith that when I do, I'm not losing love. I'm gaining it, you know? I'm gaining what's meant to be for me, what's truly aligned for me. Now, anger, frustration, control issues, judgment, aggression, or self-importance, those are all emotions of stuck energy in your solar plexus. So your energy is able to evolve from one energy center to the next, and as it makes its way up, it increases its energy. If you're having these emotions that are keeping you stuck in your first three energy centers, it's also keeping you from being able to feel the good qualities of your other energy centers, your heart chakra, your throat chakra, your third eye chakra, your crown chakra. And it's stifling the flow of energy in the body. So energy should flow easily through all these centers throughout the day. And it's getting stuck in those first three, so then it's not reaching the other four. When the energy as emotion is stored or in other words, trapped in the body, then the body is literally in the past. When your body is in the past, you no longer have energy to create something new, create a new destiny, create a new outcome. So all these meditations and things, you're stifling yourself from receiving because you're stuck on the past. The bottom 3 energy centers are all about survival. When you feel out of balance, it's because these 3 energy centers are out of balance, making your energy lower. In Asian cultures, it's been known for thousands of years that your body is a magnet. Your brain is the South Pole and the base of your spine is the North Pole. When you are constantly living by the hormones of stress and you are constantly in a state of survival, you are constantly pulling from this invisible field, this invisible magnetic field. And it is making you less magnetic because you're taking that energy for survival. It's like when someone doesn't have money for food, then they turn to stealing and they get greedy, they're not as willing to share, things like this because they're in survival. That's how your body is literally feeling right now. So the energy is no longer flowing through the body because you're pulling from the field instead of allowing it to flow, and you're storing these trapped emotions. And then we have this thinking feeling loop, thinking feeling, because it's literally trapped in the body. It comes up, you think about it, and then you feel it, and then you think about, you're stuck in this loop. So now your body has no electrical charge running through it at all. You're no longer magnetic, because it can no longer create this electromagnetic field of energy that typically surrounds the body. There's a whole episode on aura energy too. So your chakras are directly related to your aura field. So when you have stuck energy in these bottom 3 chakras, your energy field is lower. This physically makes the body more matter and less energy. That can be measured. If you can get the energy in those first 3 centers to continue moving, then the energy will start restoring itself again. The current in your body will keep flowing and your electromagnetic field will return. And guess what? The breath does just that. Simply the breath. Your prana, your life force, your breath does just that. The breath gives us a way to pull your mind out of your body, and when that happens, you can use that energy for things other than survival. So actively working on those 3 energy centers and realizing those stuck emotions, coming to terms with those emotions, and properly working through those emotions through meditation and journaling. My episode, a couple episodes back, of how to meditate properly, that is definitely a great episode if you haven't listened to it already, to help with that stuck energy and to realize those emotions and let them go and come up with a new personal reality for yourself that aligns with you. And there's also a breathwork technique that Dr. Joe Dispenza taught me in his book, Becoming Supernatural. And it's basically where you close your eyes, and when you breathe, you contract or you flex like your muscles in your first chakra. So like where your genitals are and things, you flex like your first chakra, and like you're almost like, when I first did this I actually farted, so you're pushing almost like that first chakra, and then like as you breathe you push the first chakra and you flex it, and then the second where your lower abdomen is, and then the third where your upper abdomen is. And this is squeezing all that energy to the top of your head. So I want you to take your finger, place it on the top of your head, and dig your nail into your head just so that you can feel that point when you take your finger away. Then when you close your eyes and focus on the meditation or focus on the breath, I want you to flex those muscles, first the one in your pelvis, then your lower abdomen, then your upper abdomen, and focus on squeezing that energy, almost like you're squeezing like a toothpaste tube, all the way up your spine to the top of your head. So you're bringing all that stuck energy to your brain. So you're letting that energy flow again, bringing it back up to your brain and allowing those centers to flow naturally again. Another way to do it is also by doing the blessing of the energy centers meditation. So basically just going through all the chakras and blessing each of those energy centers, spending time on each of those energy centers, meditation and working through any stuck emotions and blessing them. I bless my root chakra. My root chakra is blessed. I feel secure. I feel stable. I feel loved. All these things, really affirm that and feel it. Truly feel each and every energy center through that meditation. I am very in touch with my intuition. I'm very, very much in touch with my inner voice and myself. And when I question it is when my shadow starts to act out. So when I don't listen to my voice and I push it aside and I do what I think I want to do and go against what I know is best for me, that's when I start to have an emotional outburst and I just get a little bit more irritable and unconscious. Honestly, it starts to put me back into a routine where I'm unconscious, depressed and sad because I'm not feeling my true authentic self. I'm not feeling like I'm valuing myself to the degree that I deserve. And as my bar is high. My bar is so stupid high, and sometimes I worry that people aren't going to be able to jump that high. But that doesn't mean that I should settle because I'm scared of that. I need to have faith because that's what I'm preaching to you guys, and that's what I see all of the people that I look up to, all of my influences, they keep their value, they keep their worth, they stand by their word, and that makes them successful. So although it's hard, although I know that when I make that decision, it's going to feel like a loss, I know that in the long run, it's going to evolve me way further than it would have been if I would have stayed back and if I would have stayed where it was comfortable or safe or where I'm people pleasing. This is definitely the Leo in me, but you need to put yourself first. For a while there, I was having such a hard time deciding what I should do because it felt like I was choosing love or my dreams, but I don't need to choose one or the other. I can have both because if I go towards my dreams, I'm going to accumulate more love in myself, therefore attract a better, more aligned love for me. So it's only going to get better from here. It's only going to get better. It's only going to get better. I love you. I love you. I love you. Thank you if you stayed to this point in the episode. Make sure to check out all my other stuff that I have for you guys, all these other resources. It's literally just to help. If you have any questions, any comments, any concerns, please let me know. I love, love, love when you guys comment and interact with me. I want to build a community where we can inspire each other, lift each other up, and be the best, baddest versions of ourselves. I made a commitment to myself. I made a promise to myself. And no matter what, I'm going to stand by me. I'm going to be there for me. I'm going to choose me. And I'm so excited that I get to document this journey for myself to show my future daughters and to hopefully inspire someone like me. I'm Snow White, and this is Snow White and the 7 Days podcast. I'll see you next week.